I think it's time for a new assessment strategy because with the advent of all of these additional tests, there's a realization that instructional time is threatened. And I think that we've gotten to a place where the assessments are so frequent that we're really concerned about the instructional time that students have. And that really is what's most important, the teaching and learning that goes on in the classroom every day.
We were spending so much time on these, PARCC assessments, on our final exams, and a lot of students and teachers and parents were feeling like, when are they in class? When are they actually, learning the information?
So I think our thinking about assessment has evolved as educators. We're thinking more about using assessments throughout instruction to inform next steps in instruction. So our model of giving the summative final exams is a little bit outdated, and I think switching to quarterly exams, what are going to replace the final exams, is more in line with our current thinking about good instruction and how we make sure that we're monitoring student progress, using that progress to inform our next steps to make sure we're moving all kids forward. Colleges are rethinking how they assess students as well. I mean, just driving in this morning, I'm listening to NPR and they're talking about university that's thinking differently about the way that they assess students. And so I think in education, we're all having this conversation because the fact is, in today's world, being able to sit and take a multiple choice test is not an indicator of your ability to be successful in college and career. So we are all thinking differently.
I think assessing students throughout a time period is a new and better approach as opposed to one heavy cumulative assessment at the end of a long time period. So this, I think, will give us a better understanding of what they're actually gaining from the course.
I support this because I think we've flipped over to a side that the testing at the end of the year in particular has become very disruptive to the educational program, to what goes on in schools at the end of the year, just too much testing.
We spend a lot of time testing the students during the school year. So we want to reduce the amount of testing and then increase the amount of instruction.